Hey, forgive me for talking like this, but I have an abscessed tooth and I'm on medication and it's affecting my ear and my tongue and my throat, and I just can't talk like a normal human being. And I know I sound like an idiot and it's embarrassing, but I have a goal here and I'm going to tell you about it in a minute. I have 11 more videos, run out videos, stocked away in my archive from this location, the location where I'm playing pool. And they're moving. They're closed until the new place is open, which is going to be September 26th. So my idea is, or my goal, my focus is on producing all 11 of these videos in the archive and starting fresh on September 26th in this new location, which I'm hoping for better lighting, better sound, just an all-around better, more room, a better environment. But the table mechanic we had hired to do this job, or we set them up to hire, has been fired for lack of proper insurance, which I offered to pay his insurance policy so we could get this done. And they declined it, and the person I was talking to wasn't in charge of all this shit, and it's all a big old hassle. And this guy was one of the best table mechanics in the entire country, who's affiliated with Diamond and all the big names in pool. And I don't know who they're going to go with now. I don't know if they're liable to get Jack, the local mover, to move these tables and set them up. And if you ever move a pool table, you'll know that it's an art, and not everybody can do this. This is a qualified, professional art. He's going to put new rails on it, new cloth, new pockets, and set them all. There's 4 tables at this location now, and there's 2 more in storage. So all 6 tables are going to be moved to the new location, which is a new $4 million building, and all set up and like brand new with all new cloth, new rails, new pockets, new everything. Everything was going to be great. And now we don't know what we're going to get. So that's where we're at now. So all that aside, my agenda is to get 11 videos published in how many days? Today's the 13th. In 13 days. It's almost a video per day. That's where we're at. Let's get on with this rack. That is not easy. We have problems in this rack that an untrained eye isn't going to see at first glance. But we're going to go through it and explain it all to you, and you're going to learn a lot, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Again, forgive me for talking like a lunatic idiot. I can't help it. And I have a goal, and I'm going to do it, even if I sound like a freaking moron. Peace, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Let's do this. Well, here we are, and while we're going through the pattern here, let's pick out the problems. There's a cue ball with the 1 ball right here, the 1 to the 2, and the problem with getting on this 2 is this 8 ball. Normally I would come up and put myself on the rail and just bounce off the side rail to be in line with the 3, because what you're looking to do is use this bowling alley here. The 1's going to be out of your way, so getting back from the 2 to the 3, you have all this room in the center of the table. So the 2 to the 3, well, the problem, again, back there is the 8 ball. You want to come up high on this 2, and you can't stop the cue ball on this 1 ball because it's on a pretty steep angle. So we're going to have to go down to this bottom rail and bounce up for a shot on this 2, which makes it a little bit more difficult. I mean, you don't want to try to get down in this 4-inch alleyway here because there's a big chance you're going to get hooked behind this 8-ball, so you want to shoot the 2-ball up high. But anyway, the problem with this 4-ball, the 3 to the 4, is this 5-ball is blocking this pocket. So we can't come up for a natural angle on top of the 4 to shoot it in this pocket. We can shoot the 4 in any of the other 5 pockets, but not the one that's natural. So we're going to have to manipulate the cue ball into position. Once we get the 4 out of the way, the 4 to the 5 back to the 6. And the problem with this is you're looking to get in this area here, and we got this big old pocket reminding us that we can scratch. So, although you don't want to come up straight in on the 6 anyway, because we have to get back on the 7, so we need an angle. Shooting the 6 from where the cue ball is now would be fine, although I'd like to be a little bit closer to get back on the 7, so we're not playing around with the scratching this side when we shoot the 6. God, I feel like an idiot for talking like this. Once we get back on the 7 to the 8 can be played. It depends on what kind of angle we get on the 7. It's in the center of the table, way back on this rail. So whether we get on this side of the 8 or that side of the 8, as long as we have some kind of angle to get back up on this 9, we should be able to run this rack. So there's the major problems, and I think it's time to just move on and show you how to solve them. Did I push play? Yeah, I did. I was just standing there like a statue for a minute. I think I was studying the pattern. Yeah, just bounce up off that end rail. Make sure you have... Yeah, this is top right to use this rail, and to bounce up on the line. We don't have to get close to the 3-ball. It's okay, as long as we have the right angle. This is bottom left. To juice this off this end rail, come back up and come behind this 4-ball. So everything's working out fine. This is just the stop shot to shoot the 5 and get back on the 6. But I might have gotten a little bit too straight in here. I screw this up. I'm trying to get center table but closer to... Yeah, that's not good, and I'm blaming it on the rail. And I want to show you something real quick about that bottom rail. There's a 5-inch piece of the rail that came unglued, and I'm not making excuses, but that's why the English didn't take off that bottom rail. There's a 5-inch piece on this bottom rail to the left, a little bit left to the center, and there's a 5-inch piece right about here on this rail that came unglued, and I believe there's one on this rail too, and the bottom rail. Alright, you can see my dismay there. But now we're on the 6. This is what we have. We have to come back up for the 7. And we have to find a way back on an angle for this 8-ball. Oh, God. And now oh, that was terrible. And we have a long shot. I really got to stroke this to get back on the 8. Yeah, that was weak. We had to stay up table and close to the 7. My plan was to draw back to about here. on the 8 and put left-hand English on it and be straight in on the 9. But that ball got away from us, and I'm not going to blame the rail this time. Just stroke that ball and come 2 rails back on the 8, and this is what we have again. So it's becoming a bit of a train wreck. And the plan, yeah, I'm looking at this 9 ball. The plan here is to put left-hand English on this 8, which will just a little bit of left, top left, and bounce off this rail and bounce up back behind this 9 for the same position I was looking for before, straight in shot on the 9. But let's think about this. We put left-hand English on this. It's spinning the cue ball clockwise, right? Yeah. Left-hand English will spin the cue ball clockwise. So even if it comes down on this angle, what's it going to do when it hits this rail? So because it's a cut shot, it's automatically coming down in the natural angle to get back up on this 9. I really didn't have to put left-hand English on it at all. So it's spinning clockwise, and it's coming down off this angle, which is not straight in. We have a little bit of a right-hand angle. And when it hits this rail, it's going to force it that way, right? So the angle that it's coming down on, which was natural, and the English forcing it this way, they just cancel each other out and they come up center table for really another difficult shot on the 9 ball. So my shot making is getting me out of this rack, but they just canceled each other out and it just bounced up. I should have just not put any English on that at all. And I have to make a difficult cut shot on the 9, and that's another video. It wasn't pretty. I think the main lesson here, although I hate to call them lessons, you're not my students and I'm not your teacher. Think it through, man. If I had spent a little bit more time thinking these shots through, I could have made it a lot easier on myself and wouldn't have had to be in the position of shooting low percentage shots and all the stress that comes with them. And it could have been fun and easy when it was difficult and stressful. Think it through before you do it. Don't just let your body take over without your mind controlling the table. That's it. I have to produce this video and get it up tonight, so peace to y'all. I hope you're all doing great, and I hope your lives are filled with love and happiness.